You handle criticism. Of course, we know what criticism can do. Like if someone criticizes you constructively, you know that it can make a lot of difference. It can help you to grow. It can help you to reevaluate your actions. It can help you to see where you made a mistake, and in the process, you could even learn, from criticism. That is if it's constructive. Well, if it's not constructive, how do you handle it? Well, I'm not going to differentiate between the one that is constructive or the one that is not constructive. You know how you handle it. Well, I feel if it's not constructive, well, you could just turn a deaf ear and move on. But what about if it's constructive? But anyway, like I said, I do not want to handle whether it's constructive or not. I just want to ask you, how do you handle criticism? There are different ways that people handle criticism. I'm going to start with the way I handle criticism. Like if somebody criticizes me about something, I think what I first do is I look into what the person said. I look into it. I go into my shell. I ponder on it. I think about it. See what I can do about it. If it's something that is workable, if the criticism is really fair and true, if I can improve on it, I reflect on it. I think the key word is reflection. But then that there are some people who don't know the difference between, constructive criticism and the one that is not constructive. For them, every criticism is destructive. Every criticism is replied with angry words. Every criticism is replied with being defensive. Oh, I actually had a friend like that. Oh my God. It got to an extent that we stopped telling her anything. All we do is we sing her praises. Anything she does, we say, hey, good. Oh, you are fine. Oh, you are great. Oh, because that is what she wants to hear. Because if you tell her, okay, I think there's a problem with this shoe, she start thinking negatively. She'll say, this one is jealous of my shoe. Or she will even tell you, I beg, it's what I want to wear. No consign you. There are different kind of words. We tell her, oh, I think the way you did this, there are other ways. She doesn't want to hear. She's already on the defensive. She is ready to give you back the words, ready to attack you in return because she perceives criticism as an attack on her. Just imagine, how will this person grow? She's not growing because, number one, she looks archaic. She looks outdated. You need to see the way she dresses. I mean, I'm not saying she doesn't know what's up, but I know what I'm saying. As in, she doesn't care. As in, I don't care whatever you say. It's none of my business, And it doesn't really help with growth because when people criticize you, when you listen, you're able to okay, this is what I have to learn. It opens your eyes. There are times that people criticize you. There are things you don't know. But it opens your eyes. I remember the first time I did my first voiceover, I sent it to someone who was my friend. And my friend said, oh, no, that's beneath you. That was when I realized I had to make improvements with, regarding voiceovers, just because I was criticized. What if I said, he's jealous, I bet, don't mind him, he's always too harsh. Where would I be today? So people respond to criticism in different ways. There are some who respond to criticisms by going into their shell. When you criticize them, they silently cut you off. They silently, they might not tell you, they might not respond to you, they might not tell you blatantly that, you're a liar. They begin to see you as an enemy. You'll be surprised that they don't want you anywhere here near them because they don't want to hear you out. They see all criticism as bad. Why there are people that, when you tell them, when you criticize them about something, that is when they do it more. They will do it I want to do it, let it pain you. I want to do it, let it pain you. I want to, and they'll be vocal about it. They will show you, that is when they will show you different parts of them, as if you're jealous of them. Criticism is not all that bad. Whatever category, that people respond in diverse ways. There are other ways I may not mention here, but I tell you, criticism is not all that bad. Okay, you just have to be able to identify, is this one constructive? Is this one not constructive? Even the Bible says, in the multitude of counsel. Do you think counsel is sweet words? Sometimes those words are not sweet. They are not sweet. In fact, if you're dealing with a mentor, someone who's trying to train you, you see, they will shout at you. They will tell you some harsh words, It depends on the personality of that person. I mean, sometimes the person who's criticizing you might even say it in the wrong way, might say it with annoyance, might say it. You don't expect them to always say it with respect. Depends on the position that the person is. So what do you do? Even if the person said it the wrong way, you know what you want. You know what you do with the information. Everything depends on you. My brother, my sister. Okay, we're dealing with people every day, so I know what I'm saying. It is difficult to deal with people because, like I said, they respond. So how do you deal with them? That is why some of you don't grow. Because people who are trying to help you, they will cut off from you because of your attitude. Anyway, I think I've said enough. You remember, I'm not here to condemn you. It's just something I've noticed, okay? And I just want to gist with you, okay? Just go in the comment section and tell me what you think. Really look at yourself. How do you respond to criticism? Do people come to your mind when you think about the different categories I mentioned and how they react to criticism? Are you one of those? Which of them do you belong to? Yeah? And tell me about those negative people. Of course, there are negative people whose criticism will bite you to the extent that you won't even know what you're doing again. Well, this is where I'm going to stop today. Just go in the comment section and let me know what you think, and I'll be back again with something